Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a reading on how to kind of attract joy and bring joy into your life. So I have my candle here to bring some light and love in my life. And then I also have my selenite and my rose quartz, which the intention is to bring light and love and clarity into this reading. So here are the decks I will be using. Using the Universal Love Healing Oracle cards, Sacred Self-Care Oracle, to see kind of what you can do to enhance the flow of love and light into your life. I'm also going to use the Divine Abundance Oracle cards. So with these three, I kind of want to look at the major energies that play in your life. And then I'm going to also use some tarot. I have this deck, I don't know where I got it from. I know it was from a random bookstore, and I threw away the, the cover, and then, oh, look what's under, Lovers. And I actually don't know what it's called. So if you happen to know, please let me know. And then I'm also gonna use my Morgan Greer Tarot as clarifiers. So that's how it's gonna be, and let's get started. Welcome, Pile 1, to your reading. So let's see what the major energies are that are acting in your life. Ooh. Universal Heart. Beautiful. So this is kind of, like the Christ consciousness card in this deck. This talks about the universal love and this consciousness and energy that is so available to everybody, that does not judge, does not, there's always forgiveness here, and love and compassion. So this message is for those who are trying to kind of move on from something that was either just, sad or traumatic, or a sense of betrayal, abandonment, or even if it's a mistake that you made where you are having trouble forgiving yourself or kind of accepting yourself. This card is to let you know that, no matter what has happened in the past, in the present moment, you can change and turn over a new leaf at any moment. You can choose right now to be something that, or just do something good for yourself, or, choose to just be a certain way, regardless of what has happened in the past. So if you've been, upset about something, you can choose right now to let it go and choose happiness, choose love for yourself. If you've made a mistake, you can choose to forgive yourself right now and say that, you know what, I know I did something wrong, but I'm worthy of forgiveness, and I'm going to do my best to, do as much right and love and, whatever is positive from now onward. So this is about letting go, because there are times in life where, we just can't, we all make mistakes. And, whether it's intentional, unintentional, you can't change what happened in the past, but you can change from now onwards. So this is for those who are kind of wanting to let go of something and start over, even if especially if you believe that you are not worthy, or you're kind of, self-sabotaging. This message is to let you know that you are worthy, you deserve love, you deserve joy, and you can choose right now to let go of whatever pain you're carrying and choose joy. So let's see what other card comes up. Divine love. How beautiful is that to go along with this card? When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So that's what the card says here. And this is to let you know that, the divine is embracing you. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So this right here is validating the love and the joy that you deserve and that you are worthy of. So regardless of what has happened in the past, you can choose to let that go. You can surrender that to the divine and fully surrender. Just accept everything that, if you've made a mistake, and just admit it to yourself and surrender that. It'll bring you peace to just release whatever burden you're holding, whether it's self-inflicted or inflicted by other people. You can just let go, kind of bring your woes to the divine, and leave it there, surrender it. And then when you're done with that, move forward and don't go back to what you have left behind. So let's see from the self-care oracle what cards come up that kind of help you, that will help you move forward, or what is necessary for you to move forward at this time. You have clean your space, and you have deep breathing. So these cards are actually very similar. They're basically, you're asked to release whatever it is that you're holding. And then your space can refer to your physical space, but it could also refer to like your energy body, your like auric space that may be holding a lot of, kind of darker energy. So it's really important that you kind of learn to release all that. So a good option, if this is for your personal space, firstly, tidy up after yourself. Cleaning up can just help uplift your mood so much. Put some music on, put a show on, and take joy in cleansing your space. And then for your energy, tune into what, specific memory or specific, what heaviness you're holding on to. And what you can do is write a letter to the divine and surrender it to the universe. So you can let the elements take care of it. You can burn this letter in like a fire ritual and offer it to the divine. So it's a way of transmuting the message. So you're just sending what you've written to a different realm, letting it go. You can use sage or crystals to cleanse your energy, especially selenite. If you have any type of selenite, you can use it to kind of, cleanse your aura, but you have to make that intention clear. So that's the thing people miss with crystals. You just have to make the intention. You kind of have to ask the crystal, this is what I need you to do. And you kind of sit with the crystal and meditate with it until you feel that energy decreasing. Sometimes it's not going to go all at once. It's going to take a few tries, especially if it's like a dark, kind of deep rooted energy. So take your time with it. Kind of explore the options that will help you cleanse your energy and your space. So in addition to that, deep breathing is also a technique to help cleanse your energy body. If you have taken an authentic yoga class, you will know that really the key to yoga is the breath, is breathing. So sometimes moving your body helps kind of release this energy that you are holding, and pay attention to what areas of your body you may be holding this energy. So you can do pranayama, and to kind of like the forced exhale breathing, to cleanse the energy that you're holding on to and let it go. So kind of reach out here and see what options work best for you for cleansing and releasing whatever you are holding. And to validate again, if you are here seeing this video, whatever you're holding on to, the divine knows that you are worthy of releasing that. The divine wants you to release whatever guilt or fear or shame or anger or sadness, whatever it is you're holding on to. And even if it's not a big deal, whatever little bit is there within you, you deserve to be completely free of whatever you are carrying. So make an effort to cleanse your space, your body, your aura, and do some deep breathing to help kind of release whatever you're holding in your energy body. So let's take a look at your tarot to see more specific situations here that maybe related to your situation. So you've got the Lovers, you've got Death, Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Hermit. So just based on these cards, it seems like, you've kind of walked away from something that ultimately may not have been good for you. It's not that, there could have been something wrong with a certain relationship or, a habit or a partner or something you walked away from. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, even though that's one of the stronger themes here. It could also relate to something that you loved and brought you a lot of joy, like your job or, a dear friend or a hobby that you loved. You had to walk away from it, but this was also a personal choice, possibly because you realized that it was toxic for you and you needed to separate from that. It could also be that you just realized that there was more that you wanted in life. You were seeking for something else, more to what you had, and you made a choice to walk away from it. And judging by the cards, you have made an empowering choice, even though it might have not been easy for you to make, or like a popular choice, like something you were expected to make. But you chose yourself and you chose love. So this could be something that has brought you a sense of guilt, in which case you are really asked to let that go, because even though your mind may not like that decision, you chose from your heart, and you chose like intuitively, like you knew that you deserved better, or that this wasn't right for you. So, and I can tell it was a tough decision, but ultimately you made the right one. So if you were wondering whether a decision that you made to kind of leave a relationship or a job or a hobby or something, whether it was right, you made the right choice. So let's use clarifiers to look a little deeper into this. I also wanted to point out the 3 major arcanas that showed up here. You really, this was a big transformation and a change for you, and you chose well. And also the 919 angel number that came up here, if that means anything to you, you can also Google it for more reference. Yeah, just see if there's more, if you Google this angel number, if there's more for you in that message. Because you also have 9 here with the Hermit, and you have 2 6s. So however this translates to you. 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Rods, Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and 4 of Cups. Okay, so with this, you know, it's clear that whatever decision you've made in the past, you are destined for love and healing and a very gentle, loving, balanced partnership where, you know, there's not much drama, there's just love, and 2 people who respect each other, who are equals, who love and care for each other, and there's a sense of ease in this relationship. So if you made a decision to walk away recently from a relationship, know that a better one is destined for you, and the choices that you have made are actually leading you towards this. A really happy, stable, very like drama-free partnership. You know, where there's kind of, you don't have to wonder what the other person is thinking about you, or what they want in this relationship, or where it's going, because you'll just be in sync together. And it's just like such a lovely, happy, like easy is the word. It kind of just flows, like it'll come to you easily, and you'll actually kind of flow with this person much better. So let go of the past and kind of cleanse whatever you're holding, especially if you're holding certain beliefs or certain feelings from past relationships. Work on cleansing that, and the divine is with you, helping you in that process, because more love is just waiting to come to you. And then with these 2, you know, ultimately this decision might have been tough for you. It might have been tough financially to walk away from something. It might have been something that, you know, is like unpopular. All your friends or family could have been like, oh my God, why did you do that? Like, why would you do that? But this was something that was so necessary for you, and you realized that. And that's such an empowering decision to make. So the divine is proud of you. that you made a decision to choose yourself and your abundance and walk away from things that are not meant for you. You knew that you deserved better, you were capable of better, and that you are worthy of better. So walking away is kind of the best decision that you made for yourself right here. And, again, regardless of popular opinion, you know that this was a really good decision for you. If you don't have the support that you need, or that you needed in the past, it will come to you. So, over time, more people will see why, you made this decision. And when they see you kind of in your own power, when they realize the person that you've become and the person that you've always wanted to be, deserved to be, and saw yourself to be, they're going to be inspired by that. So you're, even though at one point maybe this wasn't completely happy, this is the right decision and people will see it. So if you are questioning whether you made the right choice because things may not be as perfect as you expected, or you feel that you're kind of guessing yourself, double guessing, did I do the right thing? Can I even stick with the choice that I have made? The answer is yes. So don't go back, don't look back, don't mope over this anymore. The whole theme of your reading is let go of the past, cleanse, release, know that you are worthy of closing that door and moving forward. So for you, Pile 1, the ultimate joy that is coming to you is a very beautiful relationship and a very abundant time in your life where, you will kind of, you'll come into your own power and attract a lot of opportunities and abundance that, you are so worthy of, and that what you kind of truly desire. It may take time. This is not going to happen overnight, but stick with it and don't look back. And even if you look back, even if, you kind of feel I feel like I'm stuck in the past, surrender that and know that at any minute, no matter what has happened in the past, you can turn a fresh page over. So that's the message for you, Pile 1. I hope this helped, and I hope that a fresh wave of joy just washes over your life and helps you move towards, whatever brings you the ultimate happiness and love. So that's all for you, Pile 1. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome, Pile 2, to your reading. We're going to start with the Universal Love Healing Oracle cards to kind of pick out the major energy that you are dealing with right now. And then, ooh, you got 2. Cool, we're going to go with that. You got Embrace and Healing Sounds. This is lovely. So this is talking about a really beautiful opportunity that is coming your way that brings you so much healing and love and just freedom, I feel. This could be a relationship. This could also be something that is like a lovely a hobby or a type of healing or healer even that you end up meeting that will ultimately bring you this, the healing and closure and freedom that you desire. So that's a beautiful, lovely message. With the healing sounds, I also feel that if you've been in a situation where you just have kind of lost excitement about life, kind of feeling like, just life is just this. I carry on with the same routine every single day. It will bring you a fresh perspective, or a fresh hobby, or some opportunity to just celebrate, release, and let go. So let's see what other cards come up for you. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. So, if there's something you're holding on to, Pile 1 was kind of very similar to this. So if you're kind of resonating with this message so far, also check out Pile 1. I feel like, you just need to be honest about what you are feeling right now and kind of ask for help in that and surrender that. And it could be anything. It could be something big, like, you're wanting to change jobs, you're wanting a new relationship, you're wanting a big change in your life because you're just unhappy where you are. So you ask that to the divine, you surrender that, and you say, I really need a change. I want something more. And there's a difference between gratitude and just being complicit. You can still be grateful to the opportunities that are currently presenting themselves to you, and you could still desire more. That doesn't make you selfish or ungrateful. So know that the divine is receptive to all your prayers, all that you ask for, and there's nothing big or small that you need to think about. You can ask the divine for anything. It could be a relationship, or it could also be like a very simple change that you want, where you just say, I want some excitement in my life. I want a renewed sense of purpose. It could be anything. So whatever you are desiring to change in your life right now, surrender that to the divine and ask wholeheartedly, and knowing that you are worthy and deserving of having your prayers answered. So let's see what you are kind of asked to do in this journey. Spend time with animals. Abundance planning. So this is card 48, and this is card 1 with abundance planning. So with this, I feel like there could be a new pet coming into your life, something that maybe you've wanted for a long time, and that could bring you a lot of joy. If you're not a pet person, spend time just looking at animals and learning from them. You don't necessarily have to have a pet to do that. You can even just outside, allow yourself to feel inspired by animals and nature itself. and they don't have to be like, just dogs or cats or whatever. It could be everything, even the spiders and whatever is around, to just kind of see what you can learn from animals, because nature has so much to offer for everybody. Nature blesses each being with what is needed for that being to survive. And it's nature. You are just a part of nature as any animal, whether it's an ant or a deer or an owl. You are just as worthy and important. Mother Nature does not discriminate. It gives everybody what is needed for them to survive and, live their life. So I feel like there's just so much joy and lessons that you can learn from animals. So maybe try to volunteer, or maybe just go out in nature and just simply observe without wanting to, engage with the animal. Just observe. And with this abundance planning, I feel like, there's so much that you can manifest that you are capable of. You may be too tied up with what is going on in your life right now to even think of these types of things, to even just, just sit and observe, sit and absorb. And, all these, you can see how the people in these cards are kind of sitting and enjoying, right? They're in a state of love. So when you kind of calm down and allow yourself this space where you can just sit and observe, you'll realize, what you truly want. So if you're trying to kind of, like go out too much, or just try to distract yourself from being alone, or wanting to really kind of go within and just be in the moment, this pile is really asking you to relax and be honest with yourself about what you desire, what changes need to be made. And this has abundance. It doesn't always refer to wealth, even though wealth is kind of highlighted here. That's something you may want to do as well, to kind of plan how you can maximize your income. But in addition to that, this is about also maximizing like how much joy and love you can bring into your life. So if there's something you kind of need to let go, perhaps, you're like just pushing yourself too thin here by taking on more than you can handle. So you're asked to kind of let go and really relax, and think about what else you could do with your time or with your life, really, because that's ultimately what this is about. You only live once. So you're asked to really take a look at that. What is it that you desire? How can you bring that into your life? And kind of sitting with yourself will give you the opportunity to do that. Kind of sitting with yourself, observing, like an animal. Animals, they're just engaged in the present moment. They're not thinking about, well, where am I going to be 10 years from now? And yes, as humans, that's questions we ask ourselves, but give yourself also this time. Don't be too concerned about, just making ends meet. Like maybe you just need to find some time to take a look at how you can actually maximize your abundance, your income, your time, and your life. Justice, 4 swords, the Empress, 9 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. Move this up a little. So it's clear here that perhaps some of you are really stressed about your responsibilities. Despite that, the cards are really asking you to give yourself the rest and rejuvenation that is needed right now. I understand, for some that's a very hard decision to make, to just kind of stop what you're doing, and maybe people are relying on you. So I understand that can be hard, but as much as you can, wherever you can, invite the divine to help you with this process. So especially if you are struggling, where you're just tied up with so many responsibilities that you just have not had time for anything, ask that for the divine. Kind of invite the divine in your decision making and surrender all your, the crosses that you are holding to the divine, and ask for help and say, I need help with paying my bills. I need help with planning my future. I need help relaxing and resting. Be know that you are worthy, and know that the divine is listening. So don't give up. From your heart, sincerely ask the divine for that help. And if you are seeing this message, then it's letting you know that it will come to you. That's what this card is saying, that it will come to you. But there's free will here, so you have to do the decision of asking, or that action of asking. So there will be justice here. There will be whatever you need right now to make ends meet, or whatever that is needed for you right now will be answered. And you are asked as best you can right now, because I see that you are kind of stressed out, like perhaps you're kind of like at the last, like you're holding on to that last rope for help. Like, I can't let this go. Like you're kind of at the end of a cycle. But this is to assure you that sometimes you can do more by resting, by giving yourself, the rest and relaxation that you need, and just the time to meditate and heal. That's what will help you go farther than just kind of going and really, tiring yourself out. At the moment, this is needed. And, with this especially, meditation, any type of, music or crystal bowls, or if there's any type of, meditation or healing around you, that can be very helpful for you. That will help you relax. That will actually inspire you more, and maybe give you an opportunity to meet whatever expectations or goals you are headed towards. But despite how kind of stressed out you are right now, it's actually more important, if you are stressed, that you actually relax more, that you kind of take a breath right now. So let's see what more comes up with the clarifiers. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Judgment, the Lovers, and Ace of Rods. Wow. Okay. This is a really positive energy than, what was kind of coming up earlier. So even if you're going through a tough time, the divine wants you to know that you will get through this. And it might take some time for things to change, but it will. And prioritize this type of, resting, slowing down, taking some time to actually plan and rethink and maybe see what little changes you can make to kind of, the small changes that kind of add up eventually to bring you long-term abundance here. Because even though you've been at this for a while, things will change, things will get better. And don't feel guilty about taking that time to rest or kind of allowing yourself to do that, because it'll have so much payoff. It'll have more payoff than you can see right now. That's very important for you. So this, for many, I feel like, there's, if you can kind of like take a spa day or something, it doesn't have to be luxurious. It could be something very simple, even at home. If you try to make time for a bath, make time to just do something for yourself that is really helpful and rejuvenating and empowering and really, really kind of joyous for you, that'll bring about a much larger shift than how you are going, than the path that you're on right now. And there's like no doubt about that, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be joyful, you don't deserve to be stressed at all. And the divine is actually kind of trying to free you from a situation. So, don't rely on YouTube readings for advice, but if this resonates with you, perhaps in this case, kind of letting go will actually bring much more abundance and love and freedom into your life than holding on. However that translates to you, I feel like this could be maybe with, a certain job or certain responsibilities. Oh dear, I forgot. YouTube has different settings, so I'm kind of censoring that, and hopefully that fixes it. There's letting go here will bring long-term abundance than just the path that you're going through right now, which is kind of like wearing yourself thin and trying too hard, working too hard. It's kind of actually not helping you at all. So if that resonates with you, if that's a choice that you can make in your life right now, that brings you a lot more comfort and joy and happiness, do that. Because long-term, you really will be abundant, blessed, and happy, and, everything you want can work out for you. I think whatever you're going through is very temporary. So that's the message for you, Pyle 2, to bring joy into your life. You simply need to let go of something that is just not the best for you. And even if you can't let it go, prioritize kind of time against that. That will help you just relax and heal and feel rejuvenated and, kind of really happy and free in your own body. So that's all for you, Pile 2. I hope that resonated. We'll see you next time. Take care. Welcome, Pile 3, to your reading. So we're starting with the Universal Love Healing Oracle cards to kind of see like the major energy. We're also going to pull a few more cards to kind of look at, what energy is strong, and then tarot to kind of look at specific situations and more specific guidance. You have transience. So this is talking about the transience of life, that, everything comes and goes. No matter what stage of life you're in, it is bound to change. With the beautiful light rays coming in, it's talking about healing energies, light that is kind of coming and cleansing you and illuminating and rejuvenating you. So with this especially, I always consider it lucky when I see a rainbow. So if you see a rainbow kind of around the time you see this reading, that's to validate the message that much healing, love, and joy is about to enter your life. So allow the light to cleanse you, and know that whatever you are going through or whatever you have been through, it is bound to change, and it will change. And as a validation, more light is about to enter your life. More happiness, more joy, more beauty and healing is about to enter your life. So let's pull another card to see what comes up. Ooh, surrender. So this says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yeah, so, if you've been kind of looking for an answer or looking, praying for something specific, wanting to manifest something, a change that is specific and, something that you can name right now, this is exactly what I want. The divine is telling you that it will come, but surrender to the timing and surrender to the manner that it will come. If you've been kind of working very hard to make something happen, to push something forward, it'll happen in due time, but don't try so hard that you kind of compromise your own sense of like freedom and joy and your peace, your state of being. So let's see what other cards come up with the self-love oracle. Ooh, nice. You got 3 cards. Wow, okay. We're just gonna take all 3 of them. You have chanting, and especially I see Om up there. Look to the stars and nourish your temple. Okay. So with all 3 that kind of came up, if you feel that Vedic astrology holds answers for you, I would say consult a Vedic astrologer because that will actually be helpful for you. So there's kind of a release happening here, and kind of more than a release, I feel like there's a rebirth happening. And I, you know, right when I said that, I saw here sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. I think there's just like a type of rebirth where you're just kind of letting things go and accepting that, hey, you know what? I'm going to let the divine handle it. I'm not going to try to control what I can't. And you're also looking to empower yourself with peace here. So all this, I feel like, you know, there's so much here. There's a sense of rejuvenation that is just coming to you, where you're seeking it, you know, both ways. So with chanting, especially with Om chanting, you can chant whatever mantra resonates with you. You can also, you know, just listen to mantras and kind of allow them to kind of reverberate off you. You'll find that it's very potent when you do that. You just kind of get yourself in a calm state, you know, and yoga helps with that. And to relax your body and then listen to a mantra that will like kind of reverberate off you. Any mantra does that, and you'll actually feel it within you. And that's what mantras are ultimately designed to do. The sound holds specific healing energy, and you know, like seeds almost. Each sound is a seed that grows more within you. So if there's a specific thing you're looking to heal, you can Google a mantra for that. And, you know, if you can't chant it, you can just listen to it, but kind of feel the sound of the mantra within your body. You can, even if you don't understand it, you can always look up the meaning. But that's what a mantra is. Just allow yourself to kind of feel that sound within you. And the easiest mantra, and one of my favorite ones, is actually Om. And there are 3 sounds to Om. There's U, and So, and it requires you to kind of chant it in a low-pitched voice. So you say in a low-pitched voice, and then ooh in a low-pitched voice, and then and you feel the sound vibrate within you, and when you put it together, you get the mantra Om. So I'm gonna try my best in the short amount of time, but it'll sound like this. Om. So I did that really fast, but if you take your time to do it slowly and pause after the you know, pause almost as much as you chanted for, and it'll just feel so refreshing and rejuvenating. And I feel like this picture is almost a visual of how this mantra would feel, where it literally feels like you're releasing, you know, whatever you're holding on to, you're just letting it go and welcoming in more light. And you know, and you can see how these rays are also coming in like to her chakras. It's just a cleanse. Your whole spine, your whole energy body will just feel cleansed. And you can look deeper into that if that resonated. I'll try to do another video on it maybe. If you're interested, let me know. And with all of these put together, I feel that you know, Vedic astrology, or even Western astrology, holds a lot of messages for you. Maybe it'll give you a sense of understanding on why you're going through what you're going through, and looking at, you know, what aspects or energies are actually working in your favor will actually empower you to move forward with more ease and grace and a sense of surrender. And also, this, like, all these cards are kind of like resonating with each other, because a part of letting go, a part of releasing and cleansing, mantras help with that. Astrology also helps with that, knowing, what you can do to kind of maximize your potential. And with Nourish Your Temple, it's taking care of your needs in your body. And in addition to your physical body, your energy body too. So your chakras, your aura, all of it. So for you guys, I feel like the answers to this are also within. They kind of play off each other, like kind of chanting will help you absorb the universal energy and nourish your temple, and looking at the stars will kind of help you decide what mantras are best for you, and also understand what your body needs at the moment. And then, chanting will kind of these all kind of play into each other. And this card, the visual of it just validates all of this. I know I missed explaining something here and it kind of just like exited my brain, but hopefully it'll come back. This is a lovely, lovely energy though. I feel like whatever journey you're on right now, seek out more information, whether it's, on chanting or your chakras or astrology, and just go where you feel most peace. So let's pull some tarot and see what more comes out. You have the Emperor, 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and 9 of Cups. Yeah, like you guys, and I was just gonna say this, but I feel like, you guys are pretty independent, regardless of whether in your relationship or not. You're in a very self-empowering and very independent stage in your life right now. It's important for you to kind of take control of your own journey, of your own healing, and your own life. And I feel like ultimately kind of looking into these things will bring you the joy and partnership and connection and community that you are seeking. Kind of exploring these options will bring you that, will bring you whatever you are seeking. So what's highlighted for you is, firstly, to come into your own power. This is regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel the sense that it's very important for you guys to be independent right now. And empowerment is such a key word, because you're asked to really let go and take your own spirituality into your hands. Sorry, because that will bring you a lot that you are seeking right now, whatever it is that you're seeking, especially if you're seeking community, you will get that. If you are seeking peace and if you want to learn how to meditate, if you want to learn how to be calm and happy and at peace with yourself, that is what is coming to. If you want to learn how to kind of give back and, kind of like how how to be of best service to others. Or, you know, sometimes it doesn't have to even involve doing an action. Sometimes just being your best self, being present, being engaged in whatever opportunity and, you know, comes your way can be like the biggest blessing, the biggest service you could offer others. So that's kind of what your whole reading is about, to just come into your own power. And ultimately, there will be so much success and abundance and happiness and healing that, you know, you will come to that area in your life, or that like spot in your journey where you will just be so complete, so independent, so whole and healed and at peace with yourself. So if that's kind of what you're looking for, that's what's coming. So much, you know, joy and freedom in so many different aspects of your life. But in ultimately what it is that you being your authentic and kind of the best possible self that you can be will bring you everything you desire. You know, the whole world will be yours. And that's kind of the journey you're on right now. Just, you know, there's so much independence and empowerment that you are called towards. Gosh, this is lovely. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's just so much that you are capable of within yourself that maybe you have not completely realized. And even if you are an independent person, the full extent of your power will become known to you, and it's far, far, far beyond what you can imagine right now. You know, you guys are on the right path. This is kind of asking you to balance, you know, being independent and being by yourself with also being there for other people. I guess all it's really trying to say is don't be too selfish. Know that, you know, you can extend your compassion and your love and your empowerment to others as well. And especially in terms of connections, whether it's like friendship or community or love, whatever it may be, there's a new start coming. And really, it's the internal shift that will be reflected outwards. The happier, freer, joyful, and healed that you feel within, the more that will be reflected externally to you. So you'll attract more loving, you know, people and opportunities into your life. So this may be something that you need to work on. I feel like, you know, you guys are kind of on this path. What I'm saying is not really like news to you. You kind of know that you have to go down this path, or that you've already felt called towards this path. Keep going, because there is so much more for you to learn and explore, and also heal within yourself. I feel that whatever you are desiring to be healed, it will heal, and you are capable of bringing that healing to yourself, of attracting that healing to yourself. So this is ultimately letting you know that your success, your aura, like your energy, your light is actually so inspiring to others. You are really an influential person. Like, you could have a lot of followers, even if you're not on social media that much. Like, you have a lot of people that look up to you and are inspired by you. You could be very popular, even if you don't know it. So kind of keep that in mind, that it's not just about you. There are also other people that are so inspired by your journey, and who are kind of with you on your journey, supporting you, or kind of letting you know just how precious your light is. With this one, I feel that don't share your light. It goes with this, what I was trying to say earlier here with don't be too, it's not selfish, but don't hold yourself back from kind of sharing your gifts, your wisdom, your power, kind of like an influencer, like know that you can make a change in other people's life. And that's not to say, just go around giving unsolicited advice to everybody, but it's more about like knowing that your light matters. So whenever the opportunity comes, and especially if someone asks you for help or for advice, or just, to be with them, share that light, because it's so empowering and it means so much to the world around you as well. So those are your messages, Pile 3. This is such a lovely, lovely one. Joy is just coming to you in so many ways, and kind of allow yourself to have fun in this process of exploring yourself and understanding yourself, understanding your needs and your power and your capabilities. Just have fun in the process. I'll leave you with that, Pile 3. Let me know if it resonates, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Welcome, Pile 4, to your reading. Well, that card was excited, so we're gonna take that, but we're also gonna pull another card. Okay, so you have fear and enchantment. Okay, so with these two, I feel that, some of you are kind of like daring to believe. There's something, that things are changing, something wonderful is happening or will happen, or, it's kind of destined to happen. However, there's this sense of fear that comes from, it could be past experience. It just could be for no reason. Kind of pessimism maybe, that is just like making you feel that, oh, because everything is so perfect, oh my God, things could go wrong. Or somehow, you don't deserve what you are feeling or what you are going through. So dare to believe in happy things and magical things, because that's what's happening for you right now. So let's pull some more cards. freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. There you go. Like, I feel like, that's what this card is about. Like this, whatever it is, this resentment, or whatever negative energy you're dealing with, maybe this sense that you are not worthy of magical things or great things happening to you, or maybe feeling envious sometimes of what other people may have and what you have. You are being liberated from all that. You are being liberated from fear itself. And by default, when that happens, it allows so much room for magic and excitement and hope and enchantment. And I think you're starting to see that in your life, but perhaps at the stage of journey that you're on right now, it's been really hard to kind of let go and accept that. So let's pull some more cards to see what comes up. Ooh, okay, you know what? We're gonna take it. Because I wanted to pull 2 cards and 2 came up while I was shuffling. Okay, so you got plan a vacation and positive affirmations. This is so lovely. This is asking you to really accept the freedom and the abundance and love that you are surrounded by. You don't become selfish by just acknowledging your blessings. And that's between you and the divine. You don't need to brag about it to others, but you can just be so, being grateful is kind of being more in that energy, right? Like really expressing what you're grateful for. So, enjoy yourselves, Pile 4, and allow yourself to just be joyful and happy and free, and don't worry too much of what other people will think. I think you know how to be, I'm not telling you to just brag about everything to everybody and, that sort of thing, but within yourself, be free and be joyful, and it's okay to be so grateful for all that you have and be in the state of enjoyment. So for you, a vacation would be very helpful right now, and exciting. I feel there's such a sense of adventure. Like each pile kind of has its own energy, right? That's, as an intuitive reader, that's what I pick up on, the base energy that's there. And with you guys, there's this energy that is just daring to kind of creep up. You've maybe gone through a lot of pain in your past, maybe if not, whatever it is, your circumstances, your friends, whatever it is, it's in the past, but there is a part of you that's just oh my God, is my life really this perfect right now? Am I really so perfect and so happy within myself, And you don't have to feel vain or, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to be show-offy about it, but you really can just be yourself. Be the awesome person that you are. Be happy, celebrate, enjoy, explore, because you are blessed with that. It's you. You worked for it, you deserve it. and accept that blessing from the divine. Because sometimes, as much as we pray for stuff, when we finally get it, like we question ourselves, like, oh, are we worthy? Do we deserve this? Like, what if something goes wrong? Don't worry about all that. You are worthy of the success you have earned. So enjoy that. And, obviously these are so self-explanatory, like explore, enjoy, have an adventure. And with this, keep growing from here. Even if life looks perfect, there is always something more that you can do. Like if excuse me, like if you're really happy within yourself, see what you can do for others, or simply by being yourself. How can you just inspire and make the world around you better by just being the light, without seeking validation, without seeking any attention or anything? What can you do to just make life better? And sometimes the best that we can be is the biggest service and blessing we can offer the world, because ultimately that's what the divine asks of us, right? Like whatever we are blessed with, that's ultimately it, right? Like we keep going towards a goal, and then when we get it, we have to be able to accept that and be that, and be grateful with it. So I feel like there's just always room to bring more light into your life, wherever it may be. I'm sorry. I was talking a lot today, so when it comes to Pyle 4, I start to get more coughs. But anyway, so there's always room for more joy, more love, more light somewhere. And don't be afraid to dream that and ask for that, because you are worthy and deserving of everything. The universe actually has a way of balancing us out. So if we get too selfish, the universe will find a way to show us, like, hey, don't be selfish. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about making a mistake or asking for too much, because that's not true at all. Don't be afraid of that. Dare to dream more. Dare to believe that you are worthy of more. And you're not, it's not selfish to just ask what you want for yourself, what you are worthy of. You're not asking for pain for others. You're not inflicting harm on anybody else by wanting to be your best, authentic, abundant self. So that's kind of your overall energy. Let's see what comes up with the tarot cards. Ten of Wands, the Devil, King of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Ten of Swords. Yeah, so this is talking about you don't need to feel guilty of all that you have and all that you're worth and all that you're blessed with. This could be kind of new for you. Perhaps you've struggled a lot in your life in the past, and all of a sudden you're in this stage of, so much freedom and abundance and happiness, and you're just like, oh my God, is it the devil? Is this actually possible? Yes, it is possible for you to be just so happy that nothing can really, dim your light. So if you are feeling this sense of fear here, and I feel like it's just really unnecessary. I feel like there's just fears that maybe you haven't transmuted. It could be other people kind of injecting this sense of fear within you. It could be just even, society sometimes has a way of making us feel guilty about everything. So you're asked to kind of let it go, because that cycle of working working too hard or struggling and lacking, whatever it is, it's over. And with the 10 here and here, it's like the cycle is over. It's completely over. And this may be something that, had lasted for a while. It could be that this is the first time in your life where you've truly felt like you're just so free and happy and surrounded by blessings. It's okay for you to cherish that. So let's pull some more tarot to clarify what's coming. Okay. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Seven of Cups. Okay. So with the Six of Wands over the 10 of Wands, you've really accomplished so much. You've had so much struggle in your life, in whatever situation it may be. You've had so many challenges to overcome, so many obstacles that were in your path, but you have successfully transcended them, and kind of skillfully too. So it's not just luck that has brought you this success. You have worked towards it. You've kind of proven yourself already. And because you've had to work so hard to overcome your struggles, and you're kind of like, you're at this point in your life where you're just kind of, why is there no struggle? Why is there no challenge? Why is everything so easy? Like, have I peaked? Am I doing something wrong? Should I be looking for a way to challenge myself? It's that sort of thing where you're kind of, where you get out of a toxic relationship, and then you're just like, you don't know what to do with yourself anymore, because where there was so much struggle and drama and misery, all of a sudden it's not there, and it's like you've identified with that so much that you just don't know what to do with yourself now. So that's kind of situation, but in a much more higher perspective type of thing, where you've always had to have your guard up. You've always had to either defend yourself or prove yourself, or somehow stand up for yourself and show that you matter. And finally you're in a stage where that has passed, and that's kind of making you feel, that's your pattern. That's what you've kind of been going through. So it's a little bit of a challenge for you to get out of that pattern. But don't worry about it, because you will. So it's okay if, fear or whatever it is creeps up here and there. It's okay. That moment will pass. It will pass. So don't worry about it. Work on your affirmations. Work to see how you can transmute that fear. With the Five of Cups over the King of Cups, whatever you might be like, thinking too much about the past, and kind of, there may be situations that you haven't quite made peace with, like you've walked away, you're free from the energy, but internally maybe like you're not quite at peace with what has happened. And even if that's bothering you, there's a message here for you to know that that will eventually come. Whatever it is that you are wanting some type of closure on or clarity on, or just to be free from it once and for all, that's coming. And it's a question of timing. Sometimes, the answer could be right in front of our face, but we just can't accept it where we are. We can't see it. So when we are in a better stage in life to kind of accept that or see that with more clarity, it's like the answer was always there. It'll just make sense to you. So yeah, just, time heals a lot of things. So allow, this kind of, allow things to come on their own time, whatever it may be. So with this, I feel like you are kind of in a stage in your life where there is, a fresh start. There's this sense that like you're just breathing, you've let go so much, you're just on like a threshold of a rebirth, and you're just like, okay, so what do I do now? Whatever has happened in the past, has kind of, it's gone now. Where do I go from here? What do I do? What comes next? So, and it's good to have that, like your options open, or kind of like to look forward to the future with a sense of curiosity and excitement. But don't worry too much about that, because it will come in time. For now, really have fun, relax, enjoy, explore, sorry, and keep dreaming big, keep healing. With this affirmation, I just wanted to add, times when, like we say these affirmations to ourselves, like here it says, I love myself, I choose love. So let's take that for example. I love myself. Just because we say that 20 times doesn't mean it becomes the truth. It's not how many times you say it, it's the feeling that you say it with. So what helps me, what I've noticed is, rather than say this, I love myself, and there are times in my life where I don't feel the truth of that, what I say is, despite my insecurity, I can love myself. Despite my fear or my low self-esteem at the moment, I love myself. So you can accept whatever part of you is not completely, the affirmation that you are looking for. But when you kind of accept that, the tone changes. It becomes easier for you to accept this. And that in turn welcomes in this new energy. Rather than kind of force yourself to feel something that it may be hard for you to feel, say the truth completely, because that holds more power than just a single affirmation where you say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And, it's not doing anything. So try negating the fear that is blocking this affirmation. So if it's fear, say, despite the fact that I feel fear, I know that I can love myself. I am capable of loving myself. So find a way to negate this fear and balance it with the magic. And I'm actually thinking of doing a video on that. And if you're interested, please leave a comment. And I'm going to try to make a video on just writing affirmations, especially with the full moon coming up, which is a great time to do that. So that's all for you, Pile 4. This lovely, beautiful energy, everything is fine. Dream big. Enjoy the abundance you are surrounded by, and be in the present, because more will come eventually, but what you have right now is amazing. So enjoy and be joyful, because clearly you are in an abundance of it right now. That's all, Pile 4. We'll see you next time. Take care.